I was quite small and timid as a kid. So I remember going into the gym, Martin's gym, and I was like, what the hell, man? It was all new to me. I was only 14 when I started, and I didn't even like fighting. You know what I mean? I wasn't the fighting starter type, right? So it was just like my dad just put me in it just to get some self-defense, try and learn boxing. And plus he loved Muhammad Ali. So obviously Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Prince Nassim, that was the You see these fighters and you think, you know what? Do something like that.
Yes. Welcome to the 13th and final round podcast.
And today we have a special guest. Oh, I have two special guests
here. Yes, we do. They can count. We have the Platinum Kid in the house. Adil, Anwar in the house. Yeah. Now, Adil, who's this?
This is my younger brother, Abdullah Anwar, and he's going to take over my name now. So he's going to be the new Platinum Kid. Young Platinum Kid.
Hey, I like that. Young Platinum Kid. Yeah, Young Platinum Kid. They didn't have to take your name.
Just put young in front of it and they can't say nothing.
Just small writing at the top, Young Platinum Kid.
He could have the full Platinum Kid. You know what I mean?
So before we talk about your career, let's talk about his career. Where is he at now?
Do you want to say it for yourself? You can speak for yourself.
Tell us about your career.
Okay.
So basically, I started amateurs about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And well, at the start, it was a bit on and off. So I used to come to gym, and then obviously I went on holidays for quite a while.
Yeah.
So I've only had 2 fights.
All right.
And the first fight, actually, I lost that one.
Yeah.
I think split decision.
Yeah.
And that was because of the nerves.
Yeah.
Now. The second fight, I won that by unanimous decision.
Who's training you?
He's training me on and off.
Is that you training as well?
Helping him out.
Helping me out.
Fly me with a pads. Make it fancy. Okay.
Oh, you're training down a fight? Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then I've just got 2 fights coming up. One next Friday.
Yeah.
And then one next month on the 28th.
So the one next Friday is your first one, yeah?
That's
the third
one. Sorry.
It's going to be a senior bout, so
right.
With that lads.
Oh, okay. As well, and they're grown men with tattoos.
Don't get intimidated. It's all that. It would have been rougher when Adil would have done it for sure. In fact, let's start talking about your amateur career. Tell us about your amateur career first.
Come on, man. Remember the amateur career?
It was a long time ago. I forgot 61. A lot of things these days. I'm getting old now. I had about 65 or something.
65 amateur fights.
68, I think. I can't remember one of those. Obviously, with Martin Bateson, he was probably the best thing for Leeds. Right? Honestly, the man was. He knew how to train kids, and he kept people off the streets. That was the best thing. And since that gym's closed down, you know what? We need a boxing gym within that area. Hyde Park. Obviously, we've got one here in Armley. But like I said, Hyde Park's a different, obviously.
Was it like a community gym, like everyone come in?
No. It was Martin's own gym. It was Bateson's ABC.
Right.
It had weights gym behind it as well.
It was called Gangsters as well. Gangsters
it?
Gym. What was the other name for it?
Smoky as well.
No, what I'm trying to say to you, did the communities come in to have a little chat and watch the people training?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of people used to go in just to watch.
That's what I mean.
And stuff, and just like people used to take shy kids in. Like I was a shy kid myself.
You?
I remember. I was so shy.
You're still shy.
I'm still shy. I don't like cameras. But like. So I remember, when I got taken out to the gym, I only went to the gym because I never used to fight. I never used to like fighting.
I
was more of a that fighter. Like I never used to fight. Obviously, one time I had an issue at school. Then my cousin stepped in. And he got suspended from school for that.
Right.
So my dad thought, hang on a second, if he can't look after himself, some sort of self-defense because it's rough. My dad came over back in the 80s.
Right.
There were the rough times, you know, where
Ignorant, lots of ignorance.
where you had to run or fight, you know? So you know, like it was that, and my dad put me. My granddad was a gymnast anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, so I used to love gymnastics. To be honest with you.
So are you good at gymnastics a little bit? What can you do?
I can still do
You can do a
handstand, I can do a
backflip?
headstand, I can do...
backflip?
And I can't do a backflip.
No?
You
Should have come to the Ingles then. We've got to learn how to do a backflip.
You should see him on you should see his treadmill workouts. He runs on his hands and all sorts.
I got it all, man.
Skill. We're gonna get in a film soon and just watch it do it. See if you can do it again.
Make him a YouTube celebrity.
Nah. I'm not built for that YouTube celebrity life, you know what I mean?
No, it's a different type of life, isn't it?
So yeah.
But you say you're not, but you was on Prizefighter though.
Yeah, I was on Prizefighter.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Yeah. That was a good tournament to be honest.
And it was a good friend of mine, Tyron Nurse.
He's a good lad. We're still good friends, you know what I mean?
Tyrone, we tried to get you on together, but you didn't message us back.
It would have been nice to have Tyrone.
Yeah. Because I met him at a show,
Yeah.
and I mentioned you and that, and he said, yeah, I'll come along. And
Yeah, top guy. I mean, we used to spar quite often. And to be honest with you, we had a good life. You know what I mean? In that sense. But, obviously, fighting is a different thing, innit?
That's it.
And yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Tournament was good. You know?
And you won it.
I did, I did. To be honest with you, I was confident I was going to win it. I don't know if it's dingy, but like I was that confident. I even got 3 shots made, you know, for each fight. But for the third fight, I didn't have time to change. So.
Yeah. Do you remember it? Do you remember when he was on Prizefighter?
I was too young for that.
Too young.
No.
I remember watching on TV.
Yeah.
I've actually I still got pictures of these guys. Yeah, they were little babies, like
Yeah.
a little proper cute. Because I'm thinking, shit, I was into.
Yeah.
What was the experience like, just from the build up and everything for Prizefighter?
For Prizefighter?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, you know, I was the kind of fighter that would always, you know, jump at an opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, if there's an opportunity there, I'll say, listen, I'll fight him.
Yeah.
I mean, and then Mark's like, okay, well, let's chill out, let's take a think about it.
How did it come about? How did it come about though?
Well, what happened was me and Adnan Anwar were quite close friends, right? So we were talking and everything. And he had an English title fight coming up.
Right.
But then he had to pull out for some reason, I'm not sure. And then he messaged Adnan Anwar.
Yeah.
So he messaged me saying, look, I'm going to pull out of this fight.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it?
Yeah.
I went, of course I'll take it.
That's
I mean,
good.
it was only 4 days notice.
Wow.
And I was like, listen, I'm down, do you know what I mean? Right?
And he was on weight as well.
No, was I who cares, have I ever been on weight? Talk about weight.
Sacrifice.
So, the good old days, you know, sweatsuit on, running on, you know. But so he says, look, I'm going to step away from it. I'll put you on air forward and then you fighting for it. So I was like, I'm down for it. So I told Mark, I go, Mark, listen, I might have a fight coming. Yeah. Mark goes, I've just heard about it, English title. And he goes, Adil, you're not even ready for it. I'm like, Mark, I'm never going to be ready for it.
Yeah.
Get in there and fight. Do you know what I mean?
At least you know you've done it.
Do you know what I mean? Let's do it, right? And anyway. So obviously, cut short, I had to lose a bit of weight. I think about a stone over. I just running, sweatsuit on, running.
No water, no food.
No water. I you know, like you fast, yeah. You look forward to breaking your fast.
Yeah.
That was 4 days. 4 days just nibbling away, right? And I made the weight anyway, no problem. Got into the fight. And you weigh in the day before. I was on the undercard of Tyson Fury.
Stop. When you weighed the day before, how much weight did you put back on?
You easily put that weight back on anyway.
Yeah, and you felt okay with it.
I felt okay with it. Good. Because we get away when you fight for a title fight. You fight the day before. So obviously, I knew I had the day before to get ready, replenish myself, and then got into the ring and did well. So it was good. I stopped him in the 7th round, so it was a good victory.
Who was Tyson Fury fighting?
I'm bad with names, I tell you straight. I can't even remember who we were fighting, but he got knocked down in that fight, but got back up and beat the kid. So it was good. It was good.
Carry on. Yeah.
Carry on.
So listen,
sorry, I'm from there. I think the Prizefighter tournament emerged after that because that was literally.
Was that Eddie Hearn's?
Yeah, that was Eddie Hearn's show. So obviously, because I was obviously because I was having obviously local bouts.
Yeah.
I was obviously winning them, and I wanted to go to the next level. I wanted to fight, other higher fighters. Yeah. And I was always like, man, just let me out. Just.
You're hungry.
I was hungry.
Yeah.
You want to test yourself, and I was just like, look, just let me fight this guy, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, obviously he thinks about it. He's obviously calculated. I'm obviously a bit like, just want to fight in it.
Yeah.
And so he was like, all right, fair enough. That's
you know that that fight mode we're in, yeah. Was that from the streets before boxing?
No.
You used to fight a lot on the streets.
No.
Never, that's where you are.
No.
Like I said, I was quite small and timid as a kid. So I remember going into the gym, Martin's gym, and I was like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
It was all new to me. I was only 14 when I started, and I didn't even like fighting. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't a fighting starter type, right? So it was just like my dad just put me in it just to get some self-defense, try and learn boxing. And plus he loved Muhammad Ali. And so obviously Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Prince Nassim, that was the You see these fighters and you think, you know what, do something like what. And so my dad put me into boxing, obviously, and because I was so thingy, I just took it normal. I just started training and never looked back. Honestly, I just like I said, I was natural at it. Naturally good in the ring, move around. I remember I used to spar with everyone, and it was just I used to enjoy it. And I remember walking out to my first amateur fight. And Martin's looking at me like, "What's wrong with you?" I went, "No, what's wrong with me?" I go, "What's wrong with you?" He goes, "Are you not nervous?" What does that mean? I go, "No, what the fuck's that?"
How old were you? I
was 14. I had my first amateur fight.
Wow, sounds amazing.
He got me in fairly quick.
Wow, that's good. Well, amateur gyms they get you in quite quick.
Back then, it was because like he's been put in quick as well. Danny does a great job. There's certain gyms, right, that will get you fights straight away. Get you learning because
find out if you want to do it.
That's the only way a fighter's gonna learn.
Definitely.
Getting in the ring. If you're not good, if you're just training for years and saying, "Oh, I'm a boxer," you ain't no boxer. You haven't fought no one in your life. You've got to be pushed into it deep to try and. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it was like. And so he got me one fight. And I remember walking out, and honestly, frigging the amateur fight, walking out, and you could see the ring there, dark.
Smoke.
Where was it? Where was the first one?
This was in Bridlington.
Bridlington, of all places.
Of all places,
So tell us the truth. How did you really feel? This is past.
That's the past.
How do you feel? Do you feel like, you bet butterflies? I want to get in here.
No, I was excited.
You were excited.
I was like going down, thinking, this guy's quite sick. This, like, you know what I mean? Going down. So I had no nerves going into the fight, and I was just like, It's just like because obviously when we spar in the gym, it's just like
similar.
Similar. So we've gone to the first fight, and obviously I've stopped the kid in the third round.
How did you feel? How did you feel when you stopped the kid?
I thought, whoa, check that out. But like it was good though because like I was catching with good shots and stuff because I used to watch a lot of Prince Nassim. Do you know what I mean? Like every fight I watched Prince Nassim. If you don't watch Prince Nassim, something's wrong with you.
Someone is wrong.
But so like.
Did you try to do his moves?
Let me guess.
No, you know what it is, my guard was always low. I always had a low guard.
That's why I'm asking you. Because we train at the Ingles, so we know. But when Martin didn't like that, right?
No, he because it worked for me. Martin was very accommodating in that sense.
Okay.
If it works for you, if it's making you win fights, that's all that matters.
Right.
You know what I mean? As long as you know how to protect yourself, that's the main thing.
Let me guess what shot you try to throw. The uppercut. After catching it, right? No, that's the main one you're looking
screw
at.
Shot.
The
Screw shot.
That's uppercut.
Uppercut cross. Uppercut cross.
Jumping. He's looking at me. He's going to do the same thing, innit?
Is he a southpaw?
He's a switch hitter.
Switch hitter. That similar style.
It's so funny when we trained at Ingles in the 90s and we used to switch body spar. All them things were looked like down on, and everyone's switching now.
Everybody's doing
it now.
They understand it as well.
It's good.
You used to get told off.
You have to be able to stand at both stances.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, then missing a trick, aren't you?
Yeah. In the amateurs, used to get told off. Remember, we used to switch.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. In amateurs, because you obviously when you were in the amateur, obviously England team, they'd always make you box a certain way, weren't they?
The traditional way, traditional hands up.
I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
When I first got on the team for years, trying to fight orthodox.
Yeah.
Then what happened was, as soon as I get to the ring to actually fight, I go southpaw myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after about a year, they said, if you're going to keep going southpaw, just fight southpaw.
Yeah.
They train me southpaw as well, but then they realised that I'd rather fight southpaw. I have more success that way is also.
Right.
But they always said to me, they'd rather do one way, not both.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's move away from the boxing part. I want to know about you.
Me.
Yeah.
We want the audience to know more about you.
Boring guy.
Oh, you're not boring, man. You got some excitement
you
going
know I'm
on.
boring, don't you?
Listen. This is my
Oh.
first time meeting you, and I can see that you've got a good character. You're a good character,
Yeah.
man. You're a funny guy.
Thank
you know.
Do you know what? He's the most punctual. I've heard he's the most punctual person you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
Just
Young
when I
time.
stick
Yeah.
by the clock.
Well,
Honestly, you ask my wife, I'm never late for appointments.
So you're not black.
You give you give him a year's notice to be on time. Give him a year's notice to be on time.
A year's notice and I'll be there.
Are you punctual as well?
Is he like you?
Yeah.
I'm alright.
I hope he's a better version of me.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
That's good.
The young
I
platinum
think
kid.
he is. You know what I mean? He's a better looking version of me.
The young platinum kid. Yeah.
So let's see. Innit,
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah.
So what do you do apart from boxing? Away from boxing now, once you left boxing, what do you
Once I
do?
left boxing,
How did you feel when you left boxing? Was it a choice of yours to leave boxing, or
No, it
was it?
wasn't.
No.
No.
So it was
No.
forced out. So how that became?
that was
Let's not.
that was the rubbish thing about it.
Was it?
You didn't see the end coming.
I didn't see the end coming.
Same
and
here.
you know, like
Quite a lot of
when you
boxers.
don't want, when you don't want to, you want to finish on your terms. You get me?
yeah.
Like obviously because I didn't finish on my terms, it was always like, oh damn, right?
Yeah.
But it was quite tough. Don't get me wrong. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you go through, loads of adversities
Mental
in
health
life.
stuff,
Yeah. But you bounce back. That's what fighters do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like says, I was quite blessed. I've got Islam on my side. Islam obviously has helped in
Right.
many ways, right, to go through, certain adversities in
Yeah.
life and, trials that you go through. And I always kept strong on my
Faith.
Yeah,
religion.
good.
So
Yeah.
that's the best way. That for myself, that's the best way I found to cope with all that.
Yeah.
It's hard because
It is.
obviously when I left myself, I had my religion as well. Without my religion, I think I'd end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do go through it. You think you're not going to go through it, but you do go through it. You miss everything.
You do.
What do you miss?
I miss sparring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, this is like Mark, right? Would probably be laughing because he knows that I used to hate going to the gym,
Yeah.
training that. But when you're in the gym, the atmosphere, there's just the people.
It's a family.
It's a love and hate, innit? It's love hate.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So it's that you miss, and then obviously, if you go back to a boxing gym, right, you like obviously you want to get back in the ring.
You do.
And then when you
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah,
you're just
you get
like,
upset.
yeah. So you're just like, you know what? I just want to go all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying to you that this is my first time in an actual boxing gym.
Yeah.
In a very long time.
Yeah.
Can't remember when
How
I
do you
retired.
feel? How do you feel yourself now? Like you're in here right now. How do you feel? Like hitting somebody? You can hit a bag if you want.
Yeah. No, like I said, I've been hitting.
Mate, he want to spar you. If he hits that bag, he's going to want to spar
You
you.
just want to get in
We'll
there.
spar.
and
We'll
spar.
spar if you want.
I might spar with kids as well.
I'm not tough about. And you got a champ. You got a champ over there now as well, Crawford Ashley.
Yeah.
He feels at home because I'm here.
Exactly.
Oh,
I feel
okay.
ancient now, easy. You know what I mean? I imagine stood next to this guy. This is what I used to wear. I used to look like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. That's because he wears 63 and a half, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously.
Wow. Same.
He's the same way as me, so I used to be this thin.
I used to be that way as well.
I'm looking at him thinking, damn, you
I think
to
I
eat,
was
man.
that.
Yeah.
Now I know what my mum looks at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's what it is, but it's funny.
So
But you had some big achievements in your career. You fought for the British title.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good. That's good.
Yeah, that was. I remember the build-up. That was with Spencer Fearon, and there was.
He's a lovely guy, lovely guy.
The
honestly.
knowledge. Big shout out to the knowledge.
Yeah. Love that brother.
Yeah.
So I mean, like initially I thought, I think the first time I met Spencer was when I fought down London at the York Hall,
Bethnal Green.
Bethnal Green.
Yeah.
I remember I was fighting a guy, a brother called Nathan Graham. His name was.
Right.
So what happened is he was middleweight, I think.
Right.
I was light welter, moving up to welter for the fight.
Right.
And then he's coming down to welterweight.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I'll take it. So anyway, the fight's a fight. So I took the fight, and we've gone down there, and he's just about made his way. I've made my way, and what's happened is when he's come, to the ring, he's making your entrance.
Yeah.
Right. So he's come out, built like a tank. Right.
Yeah.
My cousin, right, he told me afterwards, he goes that when I seen this guy, whoever was fighting this guy, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
The next minute I walk out, so I was like, shit, yeah. So obviously I've gone in, I've seen he's quite big, right? And it was a phenomenal fight.
Yeah.
I was just like, I was on my toes, moving around, hitting and not
get hit, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Good skill.
And just moving out of the way, and it was honestly, it got to a point in the fight where I was looking at the ref, I was saying, don't you think you need to stop this? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because if a fighter's fallen out of the ring 3 or 4 times, literally outside the ring,
Not try to run off.
you need to stop the fight. It was pretty much one-sided.
Yeah.
And I felt quite,
What did Spencer say to you about it?
About the fight, I don't think I spoke to him after that.
No.
Not after the fight, because I spoke to him obviously after, before for Darren Hamilton.
Yeah.
But after that fight, I can't remember.
I love the back and forth between you guys.
It's just hype.
You're giving it each other. Didn't you go spar with Danny Garcia around that time?
I sparred. I sparred with him when I sparred with him. I sparred with him.
How was that?
That was good, man. That was good experience.
It's talented, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't beat that, man.
Yeah.
When you're sparring with like
A good
fighter, a strong fighter.
Yeah.
So I went over with my younger brother, and he was boxing, but like he wasn't taking it seriously. He was just thinking, so I was take him with me. I can spar with some kid over there.
Yeah.
And he sparred with a junior Olympic champion or something.
Yeah.
He battered him.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. For the guy, when I told Garcia's dad, I go, he's only had 3 fights, so make sure he didn't go extra hard on him.
Yeah.
So obviously my brother's gone in and peppered him all over. This guy's showing me up here. Right? I'm telling him he's only had 3 fights. That Angel goes to me, he's never had 3 fights. So trust me, he's only had 3 fights.
His dad's a character as well, right?
Yeah, his dad's a character. And he goes, yo, that's sick, that man. Do you know what I mean? Very good. But my experience with Garcia was another one. Is like, I've got into the ring, right? We've got the first spar, and I thought, okay, pitter patter. He's smaller than me, keep him at range, get my shots off, and that's it. So I'm getting him off, at range. I thought, this guy's easy. It's nothing to it. Right? So we've done another round, nothing to it. Right? Next minute, I've obviously you take your eye off the ball, and then boom, you get caught with that left hook. And
he's got a left hook on him, didn't he?
I swear to God, we had 16-ounce glove, head guard on,
You could feel
and I
power.
still felt that shot.
Yeah.
I was like, boom, my vision just went blank. I was like, whoa,
What's happening here?
And the next minute, obviously, again, like thinking, I was still stood up. So I just kind of shook me out. I was like, shit. Serious. This guy can actually hit. So
Amir Khan found that out though, didn't he?
Well, that's
experience
it.
you get.
That's
That's
it.
it. When you go abroad, you think, oh, it's easy. As soon as you get out first punch, you go like, oh no.
Well, that's it. I mean, like,
That's
to be honest with you,
reality.
since then I knew what I need to do with this guy. I can't let him hit me because he's got the power.
Gonna hit you, he's
You know
gonna-
what I mean? So, like I said, for the next 2 weeks, 10 days I was there, I think. Right, I was playing with him. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll tell you straight. Like, a lot of his trainers there, they were saying to me that they're not gonna call you back for sparring and stuff. Because obviously, I made him look bad. Like, I was picking him off, and I thought, if I can do
You were never sat in one place. You was always moving, weren't you?
Like
I thought, if I can do this to him, bloody hell,
That
you know
gives
what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is, but
It is what it is.
to me.
Boxing's not just all about the fighting though, it's about what you learn through it. But so people talk about boxing is dangerous, but boxing saves more people than it takes.
Oh, of course it does.
Because of the discipline and what you go through when you come through the door, what you learn from the game, do you know what I mean? But you got some stories to tell, right?
Yeah, man.
You have some stories, though.
Yeah, you do. You know it is. it's fun. I bet when you see like your old opponents, you look at them, it's like, I miss it. Yeah, man, I do it. You're closer. It's like a family vibe, innit?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because obviously you're in. You see, boxing. This is the great thing about boxing. You're in there, knocking the lumps out of each other. Next minute, you're hugging each other.
You're close.
Respect.
Like the brother Nathan Graham down in London. Honestly, me and him speak, quite regularly over social media. Right? And he's keeping well. And it's good that like you have that contact.
It's an intimate thing, isn't it?
It is. And me and him had 10 rounds of solid, busting up. And they were good fights, man. But
like what you do in your bedroom with your missus is what you do. That's intimacy. But when you get in a ring and you try to kill each other, it's a different intimacy. But it connects you with blood, right?
That's it.
From the build-up and everything, you're sharing everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What I'm going to do now, we're going to play a little game. So you're going to take that board, and you got to answer with one word.
One word.
One word. All right. So the game's called.
I'm gonna let Abdullah do this.
No, you're gonna do it.
The game's called One Word.
Yeah.
All right. So the question to you is, if you could change one thing about your career, what would it be with one word?
We have a lot of regrets, don't we?
Write it down. No, don't say it. Write it down, and show the camera the one word.
I don't know, there's quite a few things.
One word. You found that hard as well, didn't you? Actually, you found it easy. You knew your word straight away, yeah.
John?
Oh, wait, it needs to be bigger, doesn't it?
No.
No, make it bigger.
And then do it bigger. Yeah?
Right, light as big as you can so the camera can see it.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Is that his full diet?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I was thinking the same thing as well. So what is that word? The word is diet.
Diet. That is the hardest thing in boxing, especially when you have to make weight. You see, when you're heavyweight, it's different. But like when you're
middleweight and middle. And the boys are like going out for meals and they're like, yo, come along. And then he's on the table like looking at the food.
Sacrifice, right?
That's what it is.
It's a sacrifice.
You know what it is, right? It might be, I don't know if it was going to be easy for you guys, but like with Asian family. Like,
no, I get it.
From a Caribbean background.
It's the same. It's the same.
That's the same.
Thing.
So like, with Asian foods, they're nice.
Nice.
Oily as hell.
Especially at night time, when you're hungry.
My God, exactly.
You sit down.
That's what I'm saying,
It's like if I go to the gym, right, and it's a lot of Asian guys,
Do you still struggle with this?
Cut in, bro, come in, man. And it's like, I can't. Bro, shut up, man, get in. And you sit down and take a piece. And you go.
You can't have it. The trick is not to have one.
That's it.
Because if you have one,
the roti as well, the heavy ones.
You have one piece.
But you know what it is?
Asian and Caribbean families, they think health's being big. That's it.
They look good. When you lose weight to go and fight, you're sick, go to the doctor.
To a certain extent, I can see it because when I look at myself now, like,
that's
I'm thinking, shit.
I used to get down to 10 stone as well. I don't know how.
I don't miss it.
I used to walk around 15 and get down to
That's the one.
6.
That's the one thing you don't miss after boxing is the dieting.
I remember in championships one time, I had 3 kilos to lose before
the fight.
No, before the fight. Right. This was on the night. Right.
Wow.
Mine was screwing at me because this was championships. So we had to go to Sheffield. So I remember going, and he was like, "Adil, we're not going to make it now. Yeah, you've lost. You know." Because it was the Yorkshire Championships. It was the Yorkshire finalists, and then obviously from there you go on to thingy. Right, and then I was like, oh, Martin, no, let's do it. Right, I'll go for a run. I'll put my sweatsuit on. Trust me, I'll get it. Right, he goes, oh, go on then. So I put my sweatsuit on, went for a run.
3.5 kilos.
Yeah,
wow.
No, listen, I went for a run. Right, come back after 20 minutes. Right, dripping of sweat. Right, jumped on scale. I've lost about 1 kilo or so.
Wow.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. So Martin goes, jump in the car then. So he jumped in the car, and my mates have come with me, you know, to watch the fight.
You put heater on?
Put the heater on, kept my sweatsuit on, put the heater on, full blast. I can see all the boys, dripping, yeah. I was laughing my head off, thinking, yo, shit, y'all losing weight today, right? So anyway, as we've got to Sheffield, I've just gone for another run just to get the last bit off.
Yeah.
I've jumped on the scale and I've made it good.
Jesus.
And Marty was proper stressed out because he's like, oh, freaking hell. Because, I don't know, he had the intuition that we're going to win it. That
Yeah.
And then obviously I went on to win the whole championship.
Wow. You know, good. The trick, what I've learned to get my weight down, because I had about 3 or 4 pounds to get off, hot baths.
Yeah, everyone's done a hot bath, man.
Dominic give me the hot bath. Hot baths.
Radex.
I don't know, I
didn't like it.
I got
baths, you know what I mean?
Boring.
It's like, it's boring, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, no, but it gets you off. It boils up, back next to
when
water.
You're running, you're getting fitter a bit, innit?
Yeah, but you're going to get tired because you can fight next day. You want to be chilling,
no,
don't you?
in the championships.
Oh, championships.
Yeah, you fight on the day.
Is it?
He's doing it before. He's getting the weight off when he go to the fight.
I'm going to a fight.
And then you're going to get weight. Yeah.
He's on the way there.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Okay, question 2. Who is the most talented fighter you've been in a ring with?
Talented fighter. Talented fighter.
You've been in ring sparring or fighting?
Write that person's name down. Sparring or fighting. Just the most talented person you've been in there with. And show the camera. Darren Hamilton. Even more than Garcia?
Yeah. Garcia was good. He was skillful, but he wasn't. He was a lot better than what I thought he'd be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was like wow, like he just had power, raw power.
Right.
Whereas Darren Hamilton,
skill.
right? Yes, I underestimated him, but he the things he would do in the ring, right? And I would think, shit, I didn't know, you know.
You didn't calculate
like
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I didn't train enough, but I think, shit, I needed to do this, I needed to do that.
He was cutting you off a lot, wasn't he?
He was cutting me off a lot, and I'm thinking, how the hell is he doing that? Because obviously he's got a way, he's got a style, he's got a way, and I thought, you know what, I could overcome that easy, you know, like keep out of range and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But he was actually really good at just
pressuring,
cutting it down, and stepping in when he needs to, getting them shots. And you know what? He did well, wasn't he? Got a good victory there.
It was a good fight, though.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
It was a good fight.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a last question. What is the best experience that you've had in boxing?
Best experience?
Food.
You don't need to write this down. Just tell us. Food,
man.
See, that's hard. Because
restaurants.
you know, you get with boxing. You know, when you're on a rise.
Yeah.
You're obviously everyone's your uncle, everyone's your brother, everyone's your dad. Yeah.
Klingons.
You're like, you get that,
Klingons.
right?
Yeah.
And I remember Martin used to come into gym. Mark used to come into gym. Oh, I met your cousin. And you know, he was saying this and that. I go, oh, right, who's this guy? Who's this cousin? And he's like, oh, this one.
Everyone's your cousin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never flipping heard of him. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Right? I go, no, it must be one of your cousins, Mark. Right? But yeah, no. So like that, I guess it's nice because that shows that people are proud of you. People are proud of you. They want to associate with you.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing about boxing. You know, like for me, that's probably the best thing.
And another thing, you got looked after.
I did get looked after.
Good Mark Bason's house. You lived there for a while, didn't you? What was it like being there? Did he feed you? What?
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark looked after me. Like, obviously, I fed myself. You know
could you go in and get biscuits and that?
Oh no! He wouldn't allow that because like obviously.
So they were all locked away.
Yeah. They were all locked away because I used to be there, like obviously in the pad, and I used to basically just have my own food made. And obviously, when I used to be in camp, that was like obviously being strict.
Yeah.
Not getting anything. Extra.
So he helped you really. His house. What was it like staying there?
Because when I'm at home,
you pick.
There's obviously food made and stuff. Mum's made loads of curries and stuff, and then obviously
eat, get fat. You're looking skinny.
No, that's what I'm saying. Eat, get fat. You know what I mean? But so it was good.
Yeah.
And you know what Mark said? top guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, throughout my career, like I said, throughout my career, I've known, right, that boxing's a short career, right? Live it, work hard, and you can just relax.
Enjoy it as well.
Enjoy it. We had fun along the way, and you know what? I never thought or even entertained the idea of moving around. You know what I mean? Like, as in different trainers and stuff.
Yeah.
I was quite loyal to the sport and to obviously
to your people. Yeah.
Because Martin, he brought me up in the amateur ranks. Mark, he was a pro side of things, and he looked after me in the pro career. So.
That's good.
It depends on the person. So I think that some people move around because they need to learn different things, but then some other people can win fights not on talent but on actually stability. You know, having a stable environment. Some of the most fighters that win are the ones who are stable, not the talented ones.
True.
Do you know what I mean? So like what you're seeing with Anthony Joshua right now, he looks stable again.
Yeah.
For a period of time when he was moving around different trainers, learning different things, he didn't look as stable. Do you know what I mean? And now he's back in the equation, right?
No, that's it.
Brought him down to reality, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the performance against Ngannou was honestly.
I was shocked by that.
That was a performance that he needed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in all respect, it's Ngannou. Ngannou's the second pro fight. If he'd have fought like 60 odd, 16 fights or something like that, different story. Right. This is his second pro fight. Yeah.
What do you think of him? What do you think of Ngannou?
Ngannou's good.
Yeah.
You know, like, he definitely showed a good account of himself.
Especially with Tyson as well.
Especially with Fury, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Showed variety.
At the same time, you're thinking, Fury's a master of mind games, right? Did he deliberately do that? I don't know. Did he put on the poor performance? Did he actually not train for the fight?
Even that.
Well, we'll find out when he fights Usyk. We'll find out, right?
Usyk, what do you think with Usyk?
I think Fury's too big for him.
Yeah, I think so.
Too big for him.
And skillful as well.
Very skillful. I mean, don't get
long
wrong,
reach. Usyk's very skillful as well, and good footwork.
Exactly. But Tyson Fury comes out. That came out against Ngannou.
Yeah. When we talked to Tyson Fury at the press conference last week, he looks in good shape. And he's in good spirits. He looks ready.
You can see he's actually training.
Yeah. He looks ready. I
don't think he trained for that.
No.
This one,
He looks ready. He looks ready for action. How long have we been speaking?
40 minutes.
I told you I can't speak for long, can I?
He said he can't speak, but he's spilled for 40 minutes.
It's been interesting what you've been speaking.
Yeah.
Enjoyed
I told you, I was boring, man. Listen,
no, you're not boring, man.
No,
He's more entertaining than me.
This is good practice. This is good practice for you.
This is what he needs to know.
Let me ask you something. What do you do alongside boxing? Do you work or do you go to college?
I work at my dad's restaurant.
Okay, which
one?
restaurant? Give us a shout.
It's called Adil's Takeaway.
So I'll let.
Tell you, you know it.
I'm gonna let you into secret. Now listen.
All right, I'll count it.
I'm gonna let you into secret. We've probably talked because my wife literally rings up there every single week. Yeah, they still deliver it. It's still delivered every week. So when that address comes up,
you know what's happening.
Every week.
Right.
You've delivered to me before.
Time ago.
That was when I lived on Concord Street, and your other brother, who I see in the gym, he delivers all the time.
So now you know. When I go to Johnson,
now you know who they are. Now
we're gonna order our curry and whatever. 13th. Yeah, we know who you are. 13th fight. Yeah, we know.
We'll bleep the address out because I don't want some random people turn up to my address.
13th final round. Crew.
The 35 round crew. Listen, we're gonna leave it there. But the only reason we're going to leave it there is because Adil is going to be a regular. He doesn't know it yet. But
I'm a regular.
Literally, I see him in the gym every day. So we're going to have him back on for part 2. Yeah. Before we leave, though, is there a message you would like to leave the people watching?
Anything.
Encouragement? Any encouragement?
Just work hard with whatever you do, no matter what, whether it's work, whether it's training or anything. Keep working towards your goal. I can't say I did that. I was a bit lazy in that sense, but that's the only way you're going to find.
You weren't lazy because you didn't have the tiles.
You learned. You're still a champion.
You had tiles.
I'd say,
not a lot of people have tiles.
Yeah, I'd say about
right?
that.
Are you trying to say that you? Are you trying to say you didn't reach the level you think you could let?
You could have reached higher than what you wanted.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, my trainers will tell you that. Do you know what I mean? Right, but like obviously, it's too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. It's just the time that I had in the sport, I enjoyed it, I embraced it, had fun, made a lot of good friends, met a lot of people, and you know what? That's it.
That's it.
And that's a wrap.
Nice.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to the 13th and Final Round podcast.
Don't forget to like and share.
And comment. Hit that notification button so you get the notification. And remember,
tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're here.
And we out.
All right.